The rain was falling in quiet sheets as I stood at the edge of the bookstore's awning, watching people rush by on the sidewalk. My umbrella had broken 3 blocks ago, and now my blouse clung to me like a second skin. I had no business being downtown at that hour. Not really. I told myself I was just killing time until my 6 o'clock appointment. But the truth was, I knew exactly why I was there. It started with a message, a text I never should have answered. "Still think about that night," it said. Just those 6 words, showing up like a ghost in my inbox. I stared at the screen for a long time before replying. Me too. That was it. That was the spark. After 2 years of silence, after 2 years of trying to be someone else's version of happy, Ethan was the man I should have never touched. My best friend's older brother, the one who left town without saying goodbye after graduation. The one who kissed me at my sister's wedding, behind a row of hydrangeas, while his girlfriend waited inside. The one who once said, "You deserve better," then vanished. He was trouble, and I had gone looking for it. I met him at a small dusty bar off 3rd and Maple, the kind of place that hadn't been updated since the 90s. He looked the same and not the same. His jaw was more defined, his shoulders broader, his hair a little longer. But those eyes hadn't changed. The way they scanned a room and landed on me like no one else mattered. He smiled, slow and familiar. "Didn't think you'd come." "I almost didn't," I said, hanging my soaked jacket on the back of the booth. Ethan leaned forward, elbows on the table. "But you did." Neither of us ordered drinks right away. We just looked at each other like we were daring the past to catch up. There was something dangerous in the way his fingers traced the edge of the table, like he wanted to touch me, and maybe I wanted it too much. "Still married?" he asked. "No," I said quietly. "Divorced. 6 months ago." He nodded. "I'm sorry." I laughed. "Don't be. I should have left sooner." Ethan looked down, then back at me. "I heard about your mom." I swallowed hard. "Yeah, she passed last winter." "God, I'm sorry," he said again, this time softer. I reached across the table without thinking and covered his hand. "You used to know all the right things to say." Ethan turned his palm upward, letting our fingers intertwine. "I still do. I just stopped saying them to the wrong people." That was the moment. The moment I knew we'd cross a line we hadn't even drawn yet. The bar felt warmer than it was, and his hand never left mine. When I stood up, he followed. No conversation, no decision. We just walked into the rain again. He drove us to a place I didn't recognize, an apartment with high windows and a half-unpacked life. A coffee mug on the counter, a guitar in the corner. "Still play?" I asked. "Only when I can't sleep." I turned toward him, heart thudding. "Can you sleep now?" His answer was a kiss. Slow at first, like we were afraid to wake something. Then urgent, breathless, familiar. I didn't stop, and neither did I. We made it to the couch, barely. His hands in my hair, mine on the buttons of his shirt, both of us clumsy with want. The kind of hunger that didn't come from the body alone. It was deeper than that. A thirst from somewhere underneath years of silence. He whispered my name like a prayer. I whispered his like a memory I wanted back. I didn't ask what it meant. He didn't offer answers. When I woke up tangled in the gray blanket, he kept on the couch. He was already in the kitchen, shirtless, barefoot, and making coffee like he hadn't just turned my world inside out. "You never changed your number," he said, without looking at me. I guess I was waiting for someone to use it. Ethan turned, holding out a mug. "You always liked it black." I smiled as I took it. "And you always liked things complicated." He laughed, that same deep laugh I remembered from high school. "I don't know what this is," he said, leaning against the counter, "but I don't want to stop." "Me neither," I whispered. "We didn't call it love. Not yet. Maybe not ever. But the thing about desire is, it doesn't need a name to exist." The days that followed blurred into each other. Coffee in the mornings, shared playlists, lazy afternoons with sunlight striping the sheets. He kissed my scars, literal and not, with the kind of tenderness that made me ache. But real life doesn't wait for love. One evening, I got a call from his sister. My best friend, Jenna. She didn't know I'd been seeing Ethan. She just called to vent about her brother being back in town. He's got this new apartment, but you know Ethan. Always temporary, never stays. I listened, my chest tight. He's not good at love, she said. He runs before anyone can love him back. After I hung up, I stared at the ceiling of Ethan's place. He was in the shower, humming softly behind the door. I should have left right then. I did.